cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present.
Hey guys, well, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Christmas trash to treasure video. I'm also going to be using some dollar store items as well. I'm going to be transforming these little trees along with a couple other things. I'm also really excited about this video because it is in collaboration with Caitlin from Crafts by Caitlin. I have been YouTube friends with her since I don't even remember, just a really long time. So when you guys are done watching this video, make sure you go and check out her video. I am sure it is amazing, and I will leave her links to her channel and her video in the description box below. And let's get started. For this first trash to treasure makeover, I'm going to be redoing this sled. I picked this up at a garage sale over the summer for only $3. I'm going to be using 2 chalk paints, a Waverly Wax Antique and a Waverly chalk paint in white. So I guess they're not both chalk paints. But I'm just going to be staining the bottom. I like using this for a stain because I am too messy with stain. Normally you can definitely water this down and make a nice lighter stain, but I'm just going all in and not watering it down. And I'm just going to be doing the bottom or the legs of the sled or whatever you want to call it. And then for the top part, I am just taking the white chalk paint and going over the whole thing. I did have to do 2 coats of this, but it dries super fast, so it wasn't that bad.
That I put under the tree tomorrow.
Next, I just made a stencil using my Cameo 3, and I'm just going to be placing it right on the top. This is what it looks like before, and I'm just going to be laying this across. So I don't know if it's my stencil that doesn't work very well or what, but I had a really hard time getting this off. I just laid this down, and then once that was done, I just started painting. I'm using Arteza paint in black, a crimson red, and I cannot remember the other green one, but it's just a green color. And I love using Arteza paint because you only have to do, for the most part, only 1 coat of paint. So I'm just doing the Farm Fresh in black. I'm going to do the Cut Your Own in black as well. And then I'm going to do Christmas trees in red and then the trees in green.
It is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went.
And then here's where I was struggling. I just decided to cut most of this part out. So if you guys have any tips on how I can get this off without destroying the whole stencil, let me know in the comments below, or let me know if there's a certain vinyl I need to buy. I don't know if this is just the wrong stuff, but you can tell that I was struggling. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. It is just amazing what a little paint can do.
But the difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for.
The next makeover I'm doing is with these trees. These were from Goodwill. They were $3.09 a piece. I picked up 2 of these and I just started tearing them apart. It was kind of a pain, so I don't show this process a whole lot, but I was ripping everything out, and I did save all these little berries because I will be using these for a different DIY in a different video. But this, I didn't know what everything was stuck to until I realized after like probably the 5th thing I ripped out that they are stuck way down with wire. I don't even know if this was like homemade or if it was store-bought. I want to say it was like maybe homemade, but it was a serious pain and it took a really long time to pull everything apart. And And I grabbed a bunch of these pine cones from Dollar General. I was lucky enough to grab them when they were you got a $5 off your $15 purchase, because I ended up having to grab 8 boxes per tree, so 16 boxes total. My mom had a couple that I did also use as well, and I started gluing these with just hot glue. It ended up working just fine. This tree was rolling all over the place. I did end up having to just glue the bottoms of the pine cones because I started with the sides and they were just rolling off and falling. You see this wreath form was holding my tree in place. This kind of started to be a mess for a little while, and then eventually I had it all figured out. And here we go. This is what it looks like when it's halfway done. You see them falling off the tree. It was kind of a mess. This took a really long time to do. I want to say it took probably like a good hour to do all of these because I had to hold the pine cones down in place, but I love how they turned out in the end.
This moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to.
And because I bought out all of the boxes of pine cones, I did just have to use regular pine cones, and I just took some white spray paint and sprayed it. You can kind of tell which one I sprayed and which one I didn't spray, but either way, I like them both. I do want to find maybe some mini pine cones I can stick in the cracks where there was a couple little spots showing through, but overall, I absolutely love these.
We're perfect for this week. Tomorrow.
This next little makeover transformation is just this tray. I picked this up, I want to say it was only $2.09, and I grabbed it because it was Christmas. I don't know why I grabbed it because it was Christmas, because I knew I was just going to be painting over the top anyways, but it had some good bones and it was really, really thick wood, so I picked it up and grabbed it. I'm just using the Waverly Chalk paint in white, and I'm going to be painting the entire thing.
Oh, it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Next, I picked up this bag from Dollar Tree. I love their bags this year. They have so many cute ones to choose from, and I'm just cutting this apart. I'm just using one side. The other side I did not messing up on, so I'm just using it to paint on now. And just kind of measuring it out and where I need to cut to fit inside the tray. Then I just grabbed my Mod Podge, and I'm just putting it all along the bottom of the tray so I can put the bag right on the top. I did also take the bag once it was down on the bottom and Mod Podge over the top as well, so I can end up adding some things to this without it ripping or falling apart.
'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday.
And the corners and the edges kept coming up, so I took so much Mod Podge and just caked it right on there. I ended up dumping some in the corners and just leaving it there to dry, and eventually it worked out just fine.
Day with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. How long.
The next one is this little tiny sled. It is a lot smaller than the other one, and I'm just taking Waverly Chalk paint in white and just painting over the top. I did do 2 coats of this, and I don't know why I decided to do 2 sleds in the same video, but I just really love these, and I pick them up any chance I can find them. Like every single time I'm at Goodwill, if I see a sled, I just grab it, or like a yard sale, I grab it. I have so many of these, and I just love the way they look when they're all done. So if you find these and they're not very pretty or cute, just let you know that you can transform them into something that you really like. So once the Waverly Chalk paint in the white was dry, I just took this apple barrel paint in pavement and just painted at the bottom because I did not want everything completely white. I don't know, I kind of thought I did for a second, and then I was like, I don't understand why I did that, but good thing that pavement isn't the same color as white, and it goes over it beautifully.
For this moment to have you for myself in a cabin.
Once my paint was dry, I just grabbed my ruler. I got this from Walmart, and I'm just adding lines to make shiplap. I thought about using the scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, but I totally changed my mind. I picked up this little sign. It was actually on a stake from Walmart last year. I think I paid 50 cents for it. And I know this isn't a sleigh, it's a sled, but I thought this looked super cute on here, and it was perfect. And then I lay it down, and it's crooked, and off the camera, I did end up fixing it, so it was straight.
I've been out and no.
picked up these buffalo check bows from Walmart and just glued one right to the top of the sled. I also grabbed some twine. This is actually from Dollar Tree, and I just added it for between the holes, or the, what do you want to call it, the rope that you pull the sled on? I can't think of what it's called, but anyways, I just added that. Alright you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're coming over from Caitlin's channel, I would love if you guys stuck around and subscribed to my channel as well. And if you have not checked out Caitlin's channel, make sure you go and check out her video as well. She'll be doing a trash to treasure video too. But that's it. I'll see you guys next video. Bye!